The following program is an OCAmedia community-produced episode of Oregon Life, and we would like to thank our sponsors, Torhorse Insurance, the Oregon Brooklyn Optimist Club, and the Oregon Freemasons. We are proud to have you as our sponsors. Hello, I'm producer Frank G. Caruso of Oregon Life. Visiting Desert Willow Ranch and Rescue was truly extraordinary. From the moment I met the team, it was impossible not to feel the deep love, patience, and care they extended to every single resident. It's situated on 30 beautiful acres in Oregon, Wisconsin. The ranch is a sanctuary in every sense of the word, with open pastures for horses and thoughtfully fenced spaces for dogs. Desert Willow has been lovingly designed as a safe haven, one where animals are free to roam, heal, and rediscover the best versions of themselves. The heart behind this place is unmistakable, and the compassion of the people who run it is what makes it truly special. Please enjoy this episode of Oregon Life.
I'm Sarah Miller. I am a volunteer here. I do more of the behind the scenes stuff, a lot of pet finder, a lot of social media, event coordination, things like that. But I do make it out to the ranch to spend time with the dogs, especially on Saturdays when I'll oftentimes take them out. We go somewhere to kind of try to get them more exposure so more people can meet them, whether it's just exposure for Desert Willow or potential adopters. And I just kind of fell in love with the fact that Desert Willow takes on dogs who would be often overlooked or who may need some extra time to decompress, and I found that really inspiring. And also the fact that Desert Willow was so focused on providing positive reinforcement through that entire process for these dogs. And then Andrea came across a little pup who needed a place to go, and so I decided, yes, she can come hang out at my house. She came with extreme anxiety, so we're working through a lot of that. She's currently still a foster at my home, and we're working through a lot of that anxiety so that she can build that trust. This would be a dog that would often have been overlooked, often would not have been taken in by a rescue due to that extreme anxiety. But Desert Willow gave her that chance. And now I have this dog who cuddles me at night, snuggles with me. We're still dealing with a lot of the anxiety, but she's making leaps and bounds that she would just not have if Andrea hadn't, taken her on and taken that chance for her. But again, Desert Willow provides that opportunity and that sanctuary for them to be able to have that time and whatever time that they need until they're ready for their forever home.
So I am Kelly, and I am here today at Desert Willow. Some of the things that I do as a worker at the rescue, the dogs, when we come in either AM or PM shift, we feed them, we give them fresh water, and then we also focus on cleaning their enclosures, their blankets, their beds. And then after that, we get to have playtime or fun time with the dogs, which includes walking them, or lately we've been having some pretty extreme heat. So on those days, we have made sure that the dogs are getting hydrated and cooled down in the play yard, and they have a mister out there and a kiddie pool that they can play in. And pretty much the main focus is that they are getting out of their pens and enclosures, spending time with the humans, getting lots of love and treats and cuddles, and then also making sure, because a lot of these dogs are large dog breeds, that they are getting plenty of exercise so that they don't, get stir crazy in their enclosures, and that they're just getting that time to form a human, animal bond with us as their caretakers. So how I became connected with Desert Willow is actually my mom told me about it. She had been out here in fall time and met Andrea and told me about all the things that are going on here and their mission out here. And so earlier in spring, kind of on a journey myself to find something different career-wise and in my life that's more fulfilling. And I've always had a passion for helping animals. And of course I love nature and it's beautiful out here. So two of my favorite things, I get to be with nature and working with animals, and I love dogs. And a huge reason too that I chose Desert Willow over other places is when I came out here and met Andrea, we got to talking and I understood that being smaller is key out here. There's lots of organizations out there that have many volunteers, and they have many animals that need homes, and they have to place those animals as quickly as possible into their new homes, which isn't always necessarily what's best for the animal. They really have no choice because they have more animals waiting at the door to get in. But here at Desert Willow, I really agree with the way that Andrea goes about the adoption process. It's about what is best for the owners, but ultimately what is best for the dogs. And the goal here is to make sure that they're finding a home that is going to be their forever home forever. And it is a wonderful opportunity to be a part of that process every day while I'm here taking care of the animals.
There are a lot of challenges associated with animal rescue, and the burnout rate is very high amongst a lot of people that do this. I think a lot of that, and I know from personal experience, one of the biggest challenges that we face here is funding all of this, having the safe resources, making sure the dogs are well cared for, making sure we know where they're going to get their food from. All of that currently is all donation based. We're too small of a rescue right now to really apply for grants. So we really are dependent on people's kindness to donate food, donate time, donate money. And that's definitely one of the hard parts. We do fundraisers as well to try and make some more money. So we can fund a lot of their medical care, or to insulate their enclosures, or pay for people to come and make sure that they're well cared for. Beside that though, I think the other issue is just learning how to say no and understanding that I can't save every animal that comes across. I have people send me emails and requests and say, can you help this dog? Can you do this for this dog, or this horse, or this cat? And if I could, I would say yes to absolutely everybody, but realistically, I can't do that. I don't have the resources or the time or the man or woman power to do that. And I think that's something you have to sort of accept when you're in rescue, that you're not going to be able to save them all. But what I tell my workers and my volunteers, that what we can focus on is the ones we can save that are right in front of us, and we can make their lives beautiful and wonderful and better than where they came from. And then we focus on the next and the next after that. That's the difficulty with this, is understanding that I can't help them all.